Grubbterra sent me this to try, this black larva. They're an American-owned company. They strive to provide high-quality, healthy products for your pets. Dried black soldier larvae are the perfect feed for additive for a flock. It also, the more protein that you give your chickens and your flock, the healthier the eggs are going to be, and just an overall better chicken. My chickens love it, so does the rest of my little critters. They also have dog treats, and it's for reptiles as well. And this bag is literally 5 pounds. It's going to last you forever. Go check out their website. It's going to be linked in the description bar or in my bio if you guys are watching this from Instagram. But to say that they love this stuff is an understatement. They absolutely love this stuff. And it's nice, big quality grub that they can have. It keeps their feathers healthy. They're farm raised, and they keep food waste down to a minimum. Welcome back, guys, to Willa May Ranch. In this week's vlog, we're going to be talking about my garden area, and I'm getting ready to do my flowers on the side of my house that I did last year, except we're going to change things up, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Right there is all of the plants that I need to get planted, but the garden is tilled, and we're getting ready to plant all of the vegetables, and I can't wait to show you guys what all we've done. I'm waiting for it to grow up so that I'll have that tuned in next week for that vlog on the garden tour. We planted corn, we planted green beans, watermelon, and some squash. But in this week's vlog, we're going to be planting lilies in this spot. Now, last year, y'all know that over on the side of the house, I used cardboard boxes, and on this side, I did not use them. And I so regretted it because look how much grass that is in this one little area. So in this vlog, we're going to be putting down the cardboard boxes. I stand by this. I did this on the corner of the house last year, and I wished I had done it on this side. So if you guys haven't seen that one, I'll try to link it down below in the at the end of this video so that you guys can watch last year's transformation. But if you guys are getting ready to do a garden and you want to start from scratch and you don't want to do as much weeding or pulling out grass, highly recommend this trick. All I did was cut around the boxes because I did have some flowers coming up, and these are the only two that grow. So I left the mulch down, and I'm going to cover this entire thing with boxes and then water it down. So if you guys want to grab this trick for y'all's garden beds, I highly recommend this because I did not have to pull any grass last year from this garden. So let's get to finishing this. One important step to make whenever you're doing this is make sure that you water all of these boxes down because it's just going to help everything stick and compact together. And then go back through if you have any missing spots that have light showing through, you're going to want to add little boxes or pieces so that the grass doesn't have any light to show. This is a super inexpensive trick that I have learned along the way. I did this last year over there in my other bed and I swore by it, so I'm going to do it this year in this one, even though I did lose a lot of mulch. But as you could tell, there was already grass growing. I just decided to leave it there, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to put down a layer of dirt compost, and we are planting lilies. If you guys can guess how many lilies we planted here, I'm going to show you guys at the end of this video, but boy, was it a job. I found some lilies for Mother's Day, and that's what I wanted to plant here. So come August, I believe I will have tons of lilies in different colors. We've got some white ones, orange ones, pink ones, and yellow ones. I just mixed them all up. So my first layer of compost is going down because it says, or I read, I've never planted these before, but lilies need to have at least 3 bulb lengths of soil in order for them to grow. So I did my best, and all I did was put my first layer of compost, especially if I'm going to start these, and they will come back every single year. So I wanted this to be done the correct way so that every year I wouldn't have to do this, and I was looking for an inexpensive way. Now, the bulbs were just a little bit pricey, but I found a really good deal on them, and we had different colors and sizes. So I'll have multiple sizes and colors in this bed, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But here they are, all different colors, and they're already starting to poke out of the soil, but these come to you shipped frozen. If I can find the same thing, I will try to link them down below. But as you can tell, they're nice big bulbs, and they came with 300 to 600 per crate. I had no idea there was going to be that many in it, but we made it work, and I planted lilies literally everywhere. But look at the bulbs on these. They're already starting to bloom. I believe these are the white ones. So as I'm trying to configure how I want these laid out in here, I really don't want any kind of formation. So I just started with my little wagon and adding a handful of each color into it, and then just did a really big stir. Later on, you'll see me just start to pull handfuls of them and just put them in the garden because I wanted no conform. I don't want like any colors. I wanted all the colors to be vibrant and beautiful and just laid out simultaneously through here. I didn't want nothing to be conformed all together just because I had so many of these. Literally, thank you, hubby, for finding these for Mother's Day. They were the best gift ever. I can't wait to see how these are going to turn out in August. So tip on planting these when I was reading some research, and if you guys have any tips down below in the comments, please do share. But when I was reading, it says that it needs about 2 to 3 inches of soil above the bulb. Now, I went out there, and I will show you guys at the end of this video. I'm going to show you how much the growth was just on 2 weeks. They were already starting to poke out above the ground. So I can't wait what these are going to look like in August. And y'all hit that subscribe button to see that, because I will do an updated video once they start to bloom and have all of the beautiful colors. So let's get to work on putting all of these in, and you guys give me a guess on how many you think I planted in this little side garden piece. right here is where I ditched the wagon because it just wasn't working out. So hubby helped me plant all of these down through here. So we just started grabbing handfuls of different colors and mixing them in as I'm planting them, because lilies have to be planted with the root side down and the plant side up and give enough room for their leaves to spread out. So tried to space them out as evenly as possible, but to fill this space up full of lilies so that I wouldn't have to replant these next year, because they're going to come back next year. So highly recommend that. If you guys have any tips and tricks, please leave a comment down below. And here they are all laid out. Finally got from the tip to the end finished. So for a grand total of 682 lily bulbs, all different colors. I'm so excited to see what these are going to look like in August. So as I said, you guys hit that subscribe button because I will be doing an updated video. So all that's left now is I'm going to go back through and backfill all of this with compost, and I don't think I'm going to put any mulch down just because I want these to be nice and bright and have plenty of water, and they say they're part shade to having full sunlight, so I left these open. So let's get to backfilling all of these with dirt and then get this finished up, and then we're going to move around to the front of the house. So here is about 2 weeks growth on these lilies. I thought I would show you guys. This one is really starting to come through. But you guys leave a comment below on how many lilies you guys think that we planted, because they're starting to come through. I feel like by another month I'll have some flowers blooming on here. But thank you guys for watching my channel. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next Friday.